Alright guys, so I wanted to do a team build video for you guys. Again, I think this time. So okay, hold on. Let me fix. Okay. All right, I had to fix my mic. All right, so that should be better. Okay, so this time another team build video. This time I got a little more insight. Last week I made a team build video before actually playing. This time I have my ring. We're done playing. We played four. Wait, here I can tell you exactly how many I played if I go to. I think we're on our fourth game, third game. Okay, we played three games, and it was plenty to see a lot. Okay, so all right, so I'll show you guys the team I was rolling with. Then I'll tell you guys about the best players to add as well as to look for. Now, actually, a couple. If you've seen any of my other videos, a couple last like I want to say the Christmas one, the one where it was like emeralds and rubies. These two, this pair show back up. This is not a new pair. These two were back in like December. I used them or early January. I can't remember if it was December, or early January, around Christmas time, because I know it was like emeralds and rubies, right? And this was my front court right here. So really nice duo here, and they've always been solid. Um, James brings playmaking. You can use James as a playmaker, bring the ball up with him. Also, he's just a really solid. Like his defense stats don't show it, but he's a really big. He's a big body, so he really kind of plays solid defense even without trying. Only thing about him is if he gets matched up with a true power forward, like maybe even an Anthony Davis, for example, or like someone that really can out rebound him, that can be a problem. Other than out rebounding, like that's the only thing. Like I can see going wrong is him getting out rebounded. But defense, he has that covered. Offense, he's a playmaker, and he obviously he's LeBron, so he can slash and whatever if he gets the opportunity, right? And that's why he's at the four. Is hopefully he's quick enough to outspeed some of the other fours and get to the lane and do his things, right? And then Davis has he's just a lockdown defender inside. He gets blocks, and he really is just quick in my opinion. So he gets to his spots, and if you just look for him at the right times, he's always open, and can really just do a lot for you. So I wanted to talk about these two just really quickly. It was why I've been using them. Just wanted to mention that I'm not really going to go in depth with every player like that, but I just want to point out why I was using these two. Now, these two are not the best players. Now, I should have probably led with this so you guys don't think I'm telling you to run my team. Don't run my team at all. This is what works for me, I think. But I said I think because I probably could improve. But anyways, Mo Bamba is the best center I've seen. Literally a lockdown and can stretch the floor. There was another there's another power forward, and I can't remember his name. I know it started with an I. I think it was like IS. I want to say none of these look right. It's like I. Okay, here, let's do this. He was a power forward that could literally. He had like I looked at his. I paused the game to look at his stats, and he had like a 90 something three. Oh, it's him right here. Erzan. Erzan Yasova. Yasova. I think how you say it. Literally 93 ball. Someone I think either gave him a shoe or coach or whatever. He had a 97 three in the game. Plus he has like catch and shoot corner specials. Like almost like he has like 16 shooting badges. Right, 28 goals, but like 16 of these are like shooting. So yeah, really and solid rebounding. I didn't even like look at his stats past this. Like, what's he going for price wise? I know his name now. Let me just. I'm glad I found them really quick and I didn't take no time at all. What are you going? Okay, so like he's going for pretty much same price as Kobe. Now a little cheaper because he's at 8. It might be even lower than that. I'm not even doing a deep search or anything. 7,000. Really. Okay, so this card is definitely a move if you really want to stretch the floor. Now, once again, back to my team. I don't need to stretch. Like these two aren't shooters, and this has not been a problem because they don't really. It don't matter. Like I've never been in a situation where I really wish LeBron was a shooter or AD was a shooter because they never go to outside. And maybe that's because they're not shooters. But and again, when I add shooters to my team, it's never like it's the same effect. They're never open when I feel like they need to be and things like that. So shooting is okay, but this has never really been like when you're playing with lower cards, shooting is not what you really want to focus on, unless they're just a knockdown lethal shooter, which we're gonna get to now. Isaac, like I looked up all three of these guys are a originally owned card, right? You see the sticker at the bottom right. So I looked up, was able to pull these guys, and I don't open a lot of packs. I just open, I get packs from locker codes and whatnot. So these are all looked up and got these right. Um, Russell. Russell is pretty much like the best small forward in Ruby General category. Like he can literally stretch 93. Driving dunks there. Defense is there, and speed. He's solid speed plus like badges. Right, 28. Like standard. Like you're just a standard car. Like no, nothing really wrong with this guy. Defense can shoot. I mean, decent speed and badges that are pretty relevant. So other than that, like nothing you can say bad about this car. Like he's gonna do his job. I feel like at the three, not really much you can say. Kobe is the best, probably Ruby in the game. Like I said, I looked up and pulled him, and I just glanced at the stats, and I said, "Oh yeah, this is the best Ruby in the game." So I mean, like everything on him is dang near 80 up. Like defense is there, playmaking is there. He can shoot. Look at that 98 driving dunk. So like that's higher than that's higher than like a lot of pink diamonds and diamonds driving dunk. So there's like I mean like I think even the new Zach Levine's driving dunk is only 97. That new pink diamond Zach Levine, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure his is like only 97. This Kobe's 98. Three ball 86, not the highest, but he's a knockdown. Like his release is nice. He's a knockdown. Speed is there 93 speed. I mean like the best slashing shooting. I guess a Kobe Bryant card just on steroids at the Ruby position. 46 Hall of Fame, 46 gold badges. Like if they gave this man one Hall of Fame, like 4 or 5 Hall of Fames, he probably would be on unlimited squads. Like he's just that good, and he is definitely like, not only like offense alone, but defense too makes him the best Ruby card. Like a lot of times, like you get a pure offensive card or pure like defense or whatever, but this guy like Dart's defense, I'll get into him in a second, but like Kobe's straight up just everything, and he's the full package, and I think probably the best Ruby in the game, which I think is pretty known. I think, and Isaac Bonga, you know, it's not. I mean, just a super like 6'8" point guard. I mean, what more needs to be said? Other than that, I think alone his speed is what makes him usable, right? He's not like super slow for a like a point guard. Obviously, a 6'8" point guard. You're maybe a little gonna be on the slow side, right? But his 90 speed is very doable, especially if we're talking about Ruby card level. So this is a really nice speed. So this automatically makes him the best point guard with like just having a decent speed as his size makes him at least usable. But on top of that, he actually has a great offense, 85-3, and they updated his release. I think his release used to be really first dropped, or maybe just it was me. But when I was shooting with him when he first dropped, he was so bad in my opinion. But now his release is a little bit quicker. He's a little bit better. Now he's like the complete package. Defense, 90 perimeter. 6'8", 90 perimeter. He's locking down any like little 6'3" guards. I mean, he's locking that down. Interior 80. And one thing I noticed in if you go watch my video, I got Russell Westbrook and I dropped the video for that little gameplay. This Isaac Bonga, he's perfect for the switches. So if you switch on this guy, he like centers can't do anything. Like if you pick and rolls and he gets like stuck on the center, that's not a problem for him. So look at this defense, just 80, 89 steal, 90 perimeter, 80 interior defense. That's super insane for a Ruby and nice for his 6'8" point guard. At that playmaking is all there, 80 in the mid 80s. Like I said, shooting in the mid 80s, driving dunk at mid 80s. Like everything he can do everything offensively. He has the speed, defense is there, consistencies are there, badges are there. I mean, not enough can be said about this Isaac Bonga. Like just the perfect point guard to run. And right now, I mean, even if you want to run him at small forward, I don't see a problem with that. If you feel like maybe you want to use Jared Jack or Markel Fultz is another option, or even that Chris Paul is not a bad option. But anyways, yeah, Jared Jack, like again, just another one of those super hyper, 6'3" point guards. He can shoot the ball, 85 3, driving dunks there. He's just the biggest thing is he's quick to me. He's 94 speed is really fast in my opinion. For a Ruby ball playmaking's there. I mean, he has the full package. Like you can tell his stats are a little bit like his speed's high, playmaking's high. His stats are a little bit buffer because he doesn't have like the defensive. Well, his defense is there, but like he's just like he's missing a few key things. But anyways, his badges. 40, 45. So his badges are all there. Mongo, what was 46 or 38? Kobe's, what was yours? 46. I'm sorry. I know someone had 46. 28 for uh yeah, Jared Dexter. Now Dort. I'm sorry if I saying it wrong. Dort or Dart, can't remember. Solid three ball, can't shoot up mid range though. But solid three, 87 3. Defense is what I was really here for. Low to mid 90s for perimeter and still. And his somewhat solid speed, but he's really just a lockdown that can shoot. He's a 3 and D guy. I mean, he's gonna do his role. I think you can definitely put him, like if you put him at the three, you can put him on who like you can put him on their best player. Like if you put him at the three, you can put him at the four, there's two, or even a one if you want to like go that far. But like he is gonna lock down pretty much their best player. So that's what he's for. Carmelo's offense, Levert's offense. These guys are just pure offensive guys. 87-3. Carmelo, I'm saying he's offense, but I really don't even know. I haven't like played with this car in a long time. 83 speed. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just threw him on there because he seems like a solid guy. Walt Williams, he was doing his job. 93 ball. Speed is a little sluggish. Is one thing I just don't like about him. But defense is okay. Like he's okay. Like Russell Byron Baron Russell makes him look kind of bad, but he does his job. And I'll say that if your three is really irrelevant on your team, a lot of times he will probably fit right on your squad. He can shoot from the corner. Okay defense, okay speed, okay, just okay. Like that's all I can really say about him. Bobby Jones, a really older card, but this card is a lockdown defender. Nonetheless, like if you need like look at these stats, man. 93 perimeter, 93 interior block is still like I was waiting for I to come across like some player that I could not defend as sub him man for LeBron. But I just never ran against that guy. But this guy will lock down whoever you need, if you run him at the four, like in my opinion, when I use the four personally, they're usually the most like least used player on my team, and for whatever reason, they're just either in bad positioning or what. Like, but the four rarely gets touched on my team offensively. So Bobby Jones would fit perfectly in there because the four is really on my team a defending like anchor that can get a bunch of rebounds. Now I know that's not really LeBron, but he fits it okay and can kind of do a little bit more, which is why I like him. Tony, um, T. I can't. Like his three. Like yeah, his three is not there. He's like just really kind of tall. But like I said, if you got Isaac, what's the purpose of even using him? And also, I'm finna talk about someone else in a second, but yeah, his defense is there. I know he's good at defense. Speed is kind of there. 6'6" with 92 speed. What's his badges again? I'm kind of rushing through him because I'm not really like he's just here because like he's a solid card. Kareem actually did way better than I thought on defense. And also he's so big that like give him any space under the basket, he's gonna like just like literally flick the ball into the rim. So yeah, really nice actually card here. Like he's literally only a couple stats worse than the Amethyst one, but this card, I mean, he's a big body. Kareem is like really nice. Can't really say more than that. But like I said, I think I pointed out the best. Like these guys plus like those other two I pointed out are the best. It's the best starting lineup you can have in my opinion. Um, that shooter, what was his name? I forgot it already. Erison, I forgot already. And then Bonga, right? Was it Bonga or Bam? Hold up, let me make sure. I can't remember how to spell it. Let me just look it up. Sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah, Bam. What did I say? Did I say Bam? Okay, yeah, but it's a stretch big that can. I think his defense is really, like, feels really intimidating. A 7 footer defense is really intimidating. And look at his speed, 88 speed, 7 foot, 92 interior, 93 block. Rebounding is there and can stretch the floor. He is a hassle to go against. I'll tell you that now. He locks Anthony Davis down, which Anthony Davis was one good thing about him was that he actually seemed really efficient at the five, even though he's really a power forward type player. But anyways, yeah, if I can't, I might pick him up. But anyways, yeah, that's the best starting four in my opinion. Bam, Isaac, Bamba. I'm gonna say Bamba because I think Bam's what's his name? Bam's the other guy. So Bamba. And I already showed you guys the four. Ah, I'm getting tongue tied here. My brain's getting tired. All right. Kobe, Bunga, Russell, and I showed you guys these two. And I mean, if you want to do my combo like LeBron and AD, that works too. I showed you guys some other guys. Let me actually check really fast. Is there anyone else here that like I just maybe didn't throw on a team? Chris Paul's okay. Shumpert's okay. If you want to use them, if you have no choice, like if you're missing some of the guys I have, DeAndre, he looks nice on paper for like a really just a defensive center that's gonna get rebounds. I think he looks nice on paper. This Giannis card sucks. Trey Young actually is a okay three. He's okay. He's like really good offensively, but he was literally be horrendous on defense. This Paul George is actually okay if you needed. If you like just got the card, like he's okay. For like the 2021 set. Like he's like probably the best one there or best Ruby anyway. Thon Maker, I just could never shoot well with Thon. Other than that, he was like pretty solid. He was pretty quick in my opinion. He just didn't really fit the center role the way I wanted him to. Just wasn't a big body. Couldn't get a lot of stops. Wasn't making shots. I don't know. I didn't like him too much. Goran Dragic is okay if I remember. Eric Gordon, obviously a like Eric Gordon's like a week one or two like legend. Everyone knows he was like a straight shooter when he first dropped. Nick Anderson, I never had much success with him. I haven't even seen him this point in time. But like his if you can shoot with him, he scores. But like I remember going against someone that just was just straight just shooting with this guy. But other than that, not a lot of people have success with him, but he's okay if you can do well. Nick Anderson, D Brown is he was used last time we had to do rubies, and I saw him quite a bit, and he was pretty darn quick and could get really into the lane. D Brown's an okay option. I used marketing for at one point. He can shoot, but other than that, I think that's about it for him. Uh, Wilkins, I saw someone using Nene. It was Ball. I'm finna use him for a challenge to get like 7 assists with a Hornets player, but I don't know if he's good or not. I'm gonna let you guys. I wish I should have let you guys know before this. Playmaking. He's big, 6'7" point guard. I mean, he can't really shoot and stuff, but his playmaking is there, and he's slow. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know how that goes on this. Barton Scott's old school. He was really good back in the day. I don't know how well he is now. Maybe if you still got Byron Scott that's badged up, probably still worth it. I have yet to run across one in a long time, so I'm just assuming he's not even viable anymore. Tony Allen straight defense if you want defense. Yeah, I think that's about it as far as who I would add. I won't even look into the goals. I don't think there's any like I think out of the goals, maybe there's like a couple of shooters. Other than that, that's about it. Like I think Alex Caruso's okay. I think Antonio Walker's okay. Other than that, I think that's about it. Wiseman. I wonder how he plays. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it, guys. Terrence Ross might be low key. I don't know. Some of these guys are just like, eh. I mean, it's a gold card. So many better rubies than any of these golds potentially. So I'm not even gonna get into those. But yeah, I think that's it. yeah, I gave you guys a perfect, in my opinion, starting lineup. If you got that, you really don't got a better team than what I mentioned earlier. But yeah, already got my ring so far. I already got Russell Westbrook. This week was pretty on the first game. A video's out about it if you want to see. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, man. Real diversity. We're up. Please. Oh, also leave a like and subscribe.